The system would prove critical in Southern California. When disaster struck Northridge, California, highly trained rescue units went into action. The most urgent effort was to save a man named Salvador Pena.
He sounds like he's right here.
Sounds like he's right here. Sounds like he's right here.
Firefighter Isidro Miranda was gravely concerned for Pena.
When I first saw how he was trapped, there was a little bit of skepticism because I had not communicated with him at that point, and all we could hear were moans.
3 floors of concrete parking garage were on top of Pena, pinning him inside of his truck.
He was saying, please, please, help me. Please help me get out. And then he would make reference to, Dios, me ayude. God, please help me. Help me get through this.
As rescue crews drilled on top of the rubble, Miranda and another crew tunneled below. No one knew how long Pena could hold on.
He was in a severe distress, and he was in fear for his life.
Then suddenly, Pena grabbed Miranda's hand.
Yeah, there's the patient right there.
He was still able to recognize that we were there, and by him being able to squeeze my hand, we felt like we had a chance to rescue somebody who was facing catastrophic disaster.
But the rescuers faced their own dangers. Aftershocks threatened to further collapse the structure.
Feed them all the way around.
The crews labored 7 long hours, breaking up the concrete and dismantling Pena's truck. Finally, the moment they'd waited for.
At that moment, everybody felt like we had won a championship game, a battle of some sort. It was a great feeling at that time. It still is.
Me siento muy contento, me siento muy feliz.
I feel very content, very happy to have a new life. First, because of God. Second, because of the help that came from the rescue teams in this country.
Pena was lucky in more ways than one. The collapsing beams that fell on top of his truck created a void space that saved his life.
Anybody in here?
It's what rescuers look for after an earthquake.
When I search a building and I crawl through a building, I crawl through space.
And if somebody was in that space, they wouldn't be hurt. Voids are found next to large, bulky objects. The bigger the object, the stronger the object, the less it compacts, the bigger the space is going to be.
When the concrete falls or the material falls down, it tends to fall up against these items. The piece of concrete will come down and be bent over like this, and under here will be a survivable space, what we call a void space.
But finding those spaces can also be dangerous.